Yeah, when you look at the development of these guys from the first day they got here, and I have had the opportunity to be here for a better part of these 10 weeks as we're wrapping up today. I would say even by within the second week, you could see where everybody was becoming more comfortable with the atmosphere of moving from a classroom into a lab, feeling comfortable putting their hands on equipment, using their tools, because for a lot of these guys, this is the first time they've had this stuff in their hands. It's the first time they've been in front of a piece of equipment, and it was very evident to see them feel comfortable with that. But also from that point, then it kind of graduated from that to not just the comfort level, but to having enough of an understanding of certain things to have really good questions to ask, including sometimes, by the time we got on the 4th or 5th week, it was a whole different class, but there were things that were somewhat relatable, and a lot of the guys picked up on that and would ask questions like, well, gosh, is that like when Ed was explaining to us, that's how you check the ohms? Exactly, guys, exactly. So it was really neat to see how they've matured through this 10 weeks, with some ease, in my opinion. So when they come out, all the students come out of this program, they're the best part, from what I can see what they're gaining from this, is they're going to move on to their prospective employers, or some are already employed, with a great foundation that they've kind of got that was built through all the instructors, that they'll be able to take that, and not just the stuff that they learned here, but we've always been very big, and this goes for all the instructors here, is anything they learn, it's also backed up with a lot of material. So aside from the foundation that's been built, they have material, the books and the diagrams, whatever it is they need, from that foundation to be able to rely on that. And of course, each and every one of us as instructors has made 100% sure they have our emails, they have our phone numbers, and know that we are here to support them. The 10 weeks is over. That doesn't mean it was nice meeting you guys, good luck in your future. We're going to be here from them, as long as they need us and as long as we can be there. Another thing I believe is going to be beneficial, as they move on, go to their employees at the end of this 10-week program, aside from that foundation we just spoke of, is also the tools that they've received. We're very careful to put together a toolkit that has the most common tools they're going to need for the different facets of the industry, whether it be oil, air conditioning, doing electrical work, gas work. So anything from manometers to gauges to do flow and lockups, to gauges for oil to do pump pressure and vacuum. The multimeters they received are basically a multimeter that they can use through any of those, whether it's oil, gas, air conditioning. I believe it was probably somewhere around $2,000 worth of tools, and it wasn't just hey, let's see what we can stick in the bag. It was very carefully selected items that they're going to be able to put to use as soon as they're out there in the field. I think if there's anything I could add, and I'll probably mention to these guys as we approach the graduation point and them receiving the certificates, is what I've seen from each of them is a sincere passion to learn, and to know from day one they've been told, don't ever be afraid to ask questions. You're never going to know everything. Myself as an instructor over 30 plus years in the industry, I don't have all the answers. If they maintain that passion, the success they can see in their journey is just, it's the sky's the limit, I guess is what I'm trying to say, if they maintain the passion that I've seen over these 10 weeks.